The remarkable reign of Queen Elizabeth I, England's golden age. Imagine a world of whispered secrets, dangerous liaisons, and a woman whose beauty and intellect could topple empires. She was Elizabeth Tudor, a princess born to a king's passion and a queen's tragic fate. From the moment she opened her eyes, she was a prize, a threat, a vision. Picture her, even as a young girl, with hair like spun gold, framing a face that promised both innocence and untold desires. Even in the shadow of her mother's execution, her eyes held a fire, a silent promise of the power she would one day wield. Her early years were a dance of survival, a delicate ballet of charm and intelligence. Whispers followed her, rumors of clandestine meetings, of suitors drawn not just to her royal blood, but to the intoxicating allure of her presence. Imagine her in the dimly lit corridors of the court, her laughter echoing, a siren's call in a sea of political intrigue. There were moments, fleeting and forbidden, where the weight of her destiny mingled with the heat of youthful desire. Moments when the eyes of a favored courtier lingered a moment too long, when a stolen glance across a crowded chamber spoke volumes. She was imprisoned, threatened, yet never broken. The fires of her spirit burned brighter, fueled by the knowledge that she was destined for more than just survival. She would rise, not just as a queen, but as a force of nature, a woman whose power was as undeniable as her beauty. And as she ascended the throne, she did so with a gaze that could command armies and a presence that could ignite passions. This is the story of Elizabeth Byrne, the Virgin Queen, a woman whose legend is woven with threads of power, seduction, and the kind of strength that leaves men breathless. Are you ready to witness the rise of a queen who defied all expectations? Born in 1533 to King Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn, Elizabeth's early years were fraught with uncertainty. Her mother was executed when she was just 2 years old, and she was declared illegitimate. However, her intelligence and charm won her supporters at court. Even in her youth, she possessed a captivating grace, a magnetic quality that drew people to her, a hint of the powerful woman she would become. When her half-brother, Edward VI, died in 1553, and her sister, Mary Worst, took the throne, Elizabeth's Protestant faith made her a target. She was imprisoned in the Tower of London under suspicion of treason. Imagine her, confined within those cold stone walls, her spirit unbroken, her mind sharp, plotting her survival. It was there, amidst the shadows, that she honed her resolve, preparing for the moment when she would reclaim her destiny. But fortune favored her, and upon Mary's death in 1558, Elizabeth ascended the throne. Her reign was immediately tested. As a female ruler in a male-dominated world, she faced skepticism and pressure to marry. They underestimated her. They saw a woman, but she was a queen. She understood that marriage was a political tool, and she wielded it with masterful precision. She remained unmarried, earning the title, the Virgin Queen. This title, however, belied the intense scrutiny of her person, the constant whispers of potential suitors, the unspoken desires that swirled around her court. She masterfully navigated court politics, balancing Protestant and Catholic factions, while avoiding war with powerful nations. Her wit was as sharp as her gaze, her decisions as decisive as they were brilliant. One of her greatest challenges came in 1588, when Spain, led by King Philip II, launched the Spanish Armada to overthrow her. Against the odds, England's smaller navy, aided by storms and strategic brilliance, secured a stunning victory. Imagine the scene. Elizabeth, standing before her troops, her voice ringing with confidence, her presence a beacon of strength. This triumph solidified England's naval dominance and Elizabeth's reputation as a powerful monarch. She was not just a queen, she was a warrior, a strategist, a force to be reckoned with. Elizabeth's reign saw an explosion of culture, literature, and exploration. It was during her time that William Shakespeare and Christopher Marlowe flourished, bringing English theater to unprecedented heights. The plays of Shakespeare, filled with passion and intrigue, mirrored the very essence of her court. Sir Francis Drake circumnavigated the globe, and Sir Walter Raleigh established colonies in the New World, marking the beginning of England's colonial ambitions. Her court was a stage, a place of brilliance where art and ambition intertwined. As Elizabeth aged, she faced personal losses and political difficulties. The death of her closest advisors and the execution of her cousin Mary, Queen of Scots, weighed heavily on her. Yet, even as time etched lines on her face, her spirit remained indomitable. In 1603, she passed away, ending the Tudor dynasty. Yet, her reign laid the foundation for the British Empire and secured her place as one of history's most remarkable rulers. She was a queen who ruled with both a heart and a steel fist, a woman who left an indelible mark on the world. Queen Elizabeth I's reign defined an era, an age of culture, strength, and exploration. Her ability to rule independently in a world that doubted her was nothing short of extraordinary. More than 4 centuries later, her legacy endures, proving that true power is not just in bloodlines, but in wisdom, resilience, and vision. She was a queen who commanded attention, who inspired awe, and whose memory continues to captivate. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more incredible historical tales.